Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis, and in today's video, I'm going to be drawing, I'm going to be drawing this rando guy. It was either between this random guy and Ace again, or that's it. It was between those two. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. But yeah. This, I don't know why these dudes wanted to fight Ace, and I don't know why they were surprised that Monkey D. Luffy had a devil fruit. It's kind of weird to me. But the craziest thing is how how off Ace's power level is. Sorry if you could hear that laughing. Ace's power level, it's crazy because think about it. Think about it this way. Ace amongst Luffy and Sabo, Luffy had a devil fruit and was the weakest amongst all three of them. Right? Correct. Alright. Luffy grew up, was able to take out quite a few people. He was able to take out quite a few people without his devil fruit. I mean, not without his devil fruit. He was able to take out a bunch of people without his haki, or without his gear second, gear third, and blah blah blah, right? But then you think about like Ace, right? It's official. Ace is a part of Whitebeard's crew. He's one of one of the strongest crews amongst the sea. And like his power when we see it is not. It's not the craziest. Like he had trouble, not trouble. What's up with him and Smoker? Like, come on. Why would you introduce somebody? Introduce Luffy's older brother, whom Luffy was never able to beat in a fight, and then you display that brother and Smoker as being on the same level. Not the same level, but you displayed it as these two can fight indefinitely. But come on. If we can assume, right? Let's assume this, right? Luffy and Sabo have been confirmed. Well, we know about Luffy, but Sabo has been confirmed to have observation haki and not conqueror's haki, observation haki and hardening haki. I'm just gonna say that. But like, I don't know why I don't remember the name right now. I'm literally drawing like the biggest brain fart in history because it's so common. But yeah, like he's confirmed to have those two, and if Ace can use Conqueror's haki, then they said that everybody is able to use the two. If they can train in it. If they have the capabilities, then they can train in it. The only one that you can't train is your Conqueror's haki. So, if Ace has Conqueror's haki, he should have observation and armament haki. That's it. And armament haki. He should have both of them. So even if he fights Smoker, he should be able to beat Smoker. And vice versa. If Smoker is using his weapon that is a Sea Prism, it should work against Ace. But he never used it. That makes no sense. Literally, Ace should have been able to destroy Smoker. The reason why I say that is because Ace ends up going to fight Blackbeard. And Blackbeard, we know for a fact, is way stronger than Smoker is. Like, by leaps and bounds. Like, it's not even a question. Like, no question at all. The power that Blackbeard possesses is way stronger than what Smoker can do in Smoker's wildest dreams. I'm not saying Smoker is fodder tier, but Smoker is not. He's not. No, just stop. Like, he shouldn't be on any of Whitebeard's like top crew members' levels. He shouldn't be able to tie with any of Whitebeard's crew members. No, just no. He can get promoted all he wants, but it doesn't matter because those guys are already at that level. If a person is already at a level and they keep improving on that level, like Ace has potential. Like, we've seen what Sabo can do with the flame fruit, which is way better than what Ace did with the fruit, by the way. And the only thing we've seen Ace do, he fought Blackbeard, lost that fight, by the way. And when they first met him, he destroyed, I think it was 5 Baroque Works ships with one punch. But Ace got the Sabo got the fruit immediately and destroyed the stage that he was standing on, which was made out of a stone, if I'm not mistaken. Destroyed a stage made out of stone, which is way harder to do than breaking a couple of wooden ships. Now, I don't want the community hate, but I just want to say that my current opinion is Sabo. If I was to have like either Ace or Sabo on my crew, and they both had the devil fruit sitting in front of them, and they both were to fight, I think Sabo would take it. Honestly, I think after forgetting everything and then learning underneath a new head honcho and actually training, I think that's why he's stronger, based on the fact that he actually trained after he lost his memory. He trained under some extremely strong individuals while Sabo was out while Ace was actually out on his own journey fighting people. He was fighting. He's not, he's probably fighting and learning along the way by like every casual battle, but Sabo was actually training. So if he was to mess up something, they can tell him what he's doing wrong, versus if Ace messes up something, he might mess it up a few times before he ends up being able to do it correctly, or be able to realize that he's doing it incorrectly. So I think they needed to make the power scaling more apparent earlier in One Piece, but it doesn't matter because we know what the power scaling is now in One Piece, and I think that's fair enough. And I think it's pretty obvious we can say that Sabo is stronger than Ace. Dragon Claw is literally a monstrous technique. And that's all I have to say about that. So let's get into this.
Giving up, letting go. Times we might feel like choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We cannot see into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need. We have the heights that we need. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need. We have the heights that we need. I feel, the high, the all by. I feel, the high, the fight that we need. I feel, the high, the all by. I feel, the giving up, letting go. Times we might feel compelled, looking down from the heights that we have built all by ourselves. And there is fear of the unknown, but we cannot lose control when we feel like the world is against us. We have built higher. We have built. Is a question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We cannot see into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something greater than ourselves. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need. We have the heights that we need. That we need. We have built up the all by. That we need.
Okay, I am finished with this random dude, whatever his name is. The fodder character that got blasted away like Team Rocket in every episode of Pokemon. You know, it's just a common occurrence. Let me not say every episode of Pokemon. I want to say like maybe every other episode of Pokemon. But it's It's crazy how they bring up fodder characters just to either increase the fact that the main character is strong or decrease the fact of letting us know that whatever character we run into that likes to talk crap probably is not very good at much. Like when we got introduced to Bellamy. Like when Bellamy caught on screen, people was like, yo, bruh, you gotta fear Bellamy, bro. Bellamy's a crazy dude. And then our crew members ended up getting beat up by him on purpose. And then they ended up being like, hey, bruh, let's just go ahead on and go outside. They went outside, and next thing you know, they see Blackbeard. Blackbeard doesn't talk crap. Blackbeard is Blackbeard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to talk to show his power. And then he proves that later in the episode. I think it was Bellamy's right-hand man or whatever, the dude with the swords, goes up and starts talking crap to Blackbeard. Blackbeard just grabs his head, slams his head into the ground. I ain't got time for fodder tier. I ain't got time for all this. I came here for 100 million bear bounty man. But I think it's crazy though. Think about it this way. Like, the way bounties work, like they say that, oh, when you get past a certain point, it should be harder for your bounty to go up. But thinking about it in hindsight, no, it shouldn't. It's not harder for your bounty to go up. Because if you think about it, all you would have to do is beat somebody with a bounty that's higher than yours, and essentially you'll end up getting a bounty that's either a little bit higher than them or a lot higher than them. But like realistically, it should be as simple as that. Like realistically, because who am I thinking about right now? Oh, I'm thinking about Katakuri. Luffy beat Katakuri and his bounty went up above Katakuri, and it also went up based on the fact that he was the one who went into Big Mom's land. But I think it's crazy. You know, like Blackbeard started out his journey after Luffy. Like significantly after Luffy. Like Luffy did a whole bunch of stuff. And I think that it's like it pays tribute to how much power Blackbeard has. But like realistically, Luffy, I think Luffy current power. I think Luffy Gear 2nd, Gear 3rd could have beat Blackbeard when they were in Impel Down. That's my honest opinion. I'll stick by it. I think so. Because if you think about it, Blackbeard is extremely strong, right? And Luffy's not used to taking punches because he's rubber, and he can't really get hurt by anything other than like a hockey field punch or a sword, or maybe even like something like elemental damage like fire, smoke, stuff like that, right? But what was my point? I don't remember. Hold on. Oh yeah, my point was that Blackbeard, the fact that Luffy Gear 2nd is way too fast for Blackbeard to be able to handle him. That's what I think. Because if you think about it this way, Blackbeard got hit by a jet pistol, right? He got hit by a jet pistol, and then he got hit into a wall, and then he was in pain, a lot of pain, because his Devil Fruit makes it so any damage he takes does double the damage. So if Luffy uses 2nd gear Gatling on Blackbeard, I want to say that almost will do it in. Like, I think that will almost do it. Like, that'll be pretty much all he needs, I think. Realistically, like, consciously think about how much. I know he takes a lot of damage. I know Blackbeard can take a lot of damage. He can take a lot of it. But if you think about it in the regards of Lucci, right? We know how strong Lucci is, and Luffy used a Gatling on Lucci, right? And beat him with it. So it has to be strong. It has to be. Because Lucci had a technique, Iron Body, right? Iron Body. It's not hockey, but it's close. And we haven't seen Blackbeard use hockey. Actually, think about it this way. Like, we haven't seen Blackbeard use hockey. So can he even do it? That's interesting. Because think about it this way. Imagine when he actually is able to use it. Maybe, this is a crazy theory. Maybe Blackbeard can't use hockey because there's 3 forms of hockey, and instead of using those 3 forms of hockey, he uses that to allow himself to get more devil fruits. I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a theory. A game theory. Alright. But that's my thoughts. I think Luffy can beat Blackbeard pre-time skip, and definitely after. No, not definitely after, because he has the Quake Fruit at that point. But I still, yeah, because Luffy has Gear 4. I don't know. Luffy, Gear 4 Bound Man might be able to do it, because the attacks are way too strong for Blackbeard to react, especially if Blackbeard doesn't have Observation Haki. Like, if you think about it in those regards, if Blackbeard can't use Haki, he stands no chance against Luffy. But if he can, he stands a better chance. That's my thoughts on it. So, I'll stick with my thought process. But if it's been confirmed that Blackbeard has Haki, then I'll take back my statement, and I'll say that Luffy actually can't beat him post-time skip. But pre-time skip and post-time skip, if he doesn't have Haki, I think Luffy wins that. In my honest opinion. I know Luffy relies on his Devil Fruit to take most of the damage. So post time skip, it might be beg to question, right? You might be able to argue, but pre time skip, Luffy's Armament Haki versus Blackbeard using his Devil Fruit. I think Blackbeard's Devil Fruit, it literally sucks you in close, and then it's pretty much Blackbeard punches you, right? He's extremely strong, so the damage that he would do, it's meant to take Devil Fruit users off guard. But if Luffy uses his Armament Haki, I think that, I think he can stand that, But I think the reason why Blackbeard is so strong is because he has the Darkness Fruit, so he brings in a Devil Fruit user, and before his punches, all his punches were damage that he inflicts. Like, it's his strength. He's that strong. So if he punches somebody without a Devil Fruit, and their Devil Fruit is inactive, they feel it. Now he has the Quake Fruit, and that's in his right hand. So if he uses his left hand, bring you in, cancel your Devil Fruit, and hit you with a Quake, boy. Oh boy. You might be done for if you don't have Armament Haki, or at least good Armament Haki. Like Luffy has good Armament Haki. His Armament Haki is fairly good. And I think another thing is Luffy might end up having... I think Luffy's one of those characters where they might end up well-rounding his Haki. Like, he might be mastery in all 3 instead of, like, a lot of characters where they specialize in 1. If I'm not mistaken, Silver's Rayleigh, Shanks, right? They have their preferred Haki, right? Actually, I don't even think I don't know. I don't know if Rayleigh has a preferred. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I've been going on for 10 minutes rambling. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.